All right, chat. Here's a conversation on Twitter. Neo tweeted out a really sick clip. If you guys don't know who FaZe Neo is, he's like an insane Warzone player. Nick Merckx responds and goes, question, am I supposed to see what you're destroying? Because I can't. It's all happening so fast. Dr. Disrespect goes, you controller players got a lot to learn. Nick Merckx goes, your little game better have aim assist. Already pissing me off with the NFT bullshit. Lock it in, old man. Dr. Disrespect goes, dust off your Nintendo Wii. I don't know, chat. When it comes to the NFT stuff, I'm kind of torn whether or not Dr. Disrespect should have put it in his game. Because here's how I look at it. Whether or not you like NFTs, I think they're here to stay. And I think it's only a matter of time until they're integrated with video games. And the reason I say that is because there's so much money involved that I don't think your opinion as a consumer is going to matter, because it's going to seem way too lucrative for the game developers not to do. It's just like with like microtransactions when those first became a thing back in like Black Ops 3, right? Like that was a big thing in the COD community when they added microtransactions. Nobody liked them. Everybody said it was like a pay to win thing, right? Because you could buy crypto. You could literally buy, they were called cryptocurrency, or what were they called? They were called crypto something in Black Ops 3. And it allowed you to open up supply drops that could give you weapons that were more powerful than the base weapons that were available in the game, right? So it kind of became like a pay-to-win kind of thing. But again, microtransactions make up such a big part of how game developers make money now. Now, everybody's just kind of used to it. Every game has microtransactions, especially like mobile games. They're just so common, you know? They're everywhere. And I think for the most part, the reason people don't like NFTs is like a mix of reasons. I think a lot of it is like people don't like the environmental impact that crypto has, the negative environmental impact, right? People don't like that crypto is kind of like riddled with scams right now. They also don't like the fact that the game developers that have tried to implement NFTs so far have really done it only as a cash grab. So a lot of players only see it as like a quick cash grab money making thing that developers try to use. So I get it. Crypto doesn't look great, or NFTs, I should say, don't look great for a lot of reasons in video games. There will be a lot of growing pains along the way, I think, right? Like there'll be a lot of stories, more than what we've already seen, right? Like we've already seen kind of what happened with, was it Ubisoft was the big one that implemented NFTs and they were all just kind of shitty. There'll be more growing pains where there's like complete failures and people will say, see, this is why NFTs shouldn't be in gaming, but there'll come a time when they'll be polished out and they'll be nice and it'll be a little bit of a different thing than just like in-game skins. Maybe eventually all in-game items will be considered NFTs, but I don't know. I think it's coming, and it's, you know, it's fun to meme on now because I get it, because there is a lot of scammy shit going on. While I do think it's hard to justify having an NFT in your game right now, I think 5 years from now, you're just going to kind of be seen as like being ahead of the curve. And my personal opinions on it, I don't know. Like, as long as you don't have to own an NFT in order to play the game, I think that's fine. They'll be totally ingrained into gaming culture and gaming marketplaces. Fortnite's gonna make bank off NFTs. They already have skins. Why not have skins that don't even let you wear them in game and are just a piece of plastic? Yeah, I think the most compelling base level reason for why NFTs would be a good thing in any video game is right now, if you buy a skin in Fortnite or you buy a skin in Warzone, that skin exists on your account. And it only really has utility for while you're enjoying the game and while the game is hot. But let's say you don't enjoy the game anymore and you stop playing Fortnite. And so therefore you don't care as much about the skins that you have on your account. Let's say in this foreseeable future where Fortnite has an NFT marketplace, you can take the skins that you have, and some of them might be really rare, right? Like a Renegade Raider or an iconic skin like what I've got on my account, right? And you could sell that skin on a marketplace to another player who wants it, right? That'd be a cool way to sort of, for you as a consumer, to make some money back on your purchase that you initially made in the game. I would totally do something like that, make some more money. And as a creator, I think it's great because the way blockchain technology works, there's verifiable ownership and proof that I owned a specific skin. So yeah, an iconic skin might sell for a lot, but think about how much Muselk's iconic skin would sell for on an NFT marketplace for Fortnite, right? Like, not only would you have the iconic skin, but you'd own the one that Muselk owned on his account, and it would be proven, and you could prove to anybody that Muselk once owned the exact same skin that you're currently wearing, right? Because you can trace all the transactions on the blockchain, right? All those transactions are public. So that'd be kind of cool. And maybe Muselk would have some way to modify the skin a little bit, right? So it could be visually apparent that it was owned by him, right? Those sort of things would add value. Imagine not only owning the Ninja skin in Fortnite, but owning the one that Ninja was gifted, right? Just because it was his iconic skin, right? Fortnite probably gave the skin to him early and allowed him to mess around with it. Imagine there was a bid that was put up for that specific skin, right? That would sell for a lot of money. People would bid really big stuff for that because some people might see it as an investment. Some people might spend a lot of money on it just because they really enjoy Fortnite. They want Ninja skin, right? And again, that's just one utility for NFTs. So, I mean, as you can see, I'm definitely for the whole NFT idea. But when it comes to the whole Dr. Disrespect thing, I get why people don't like it. And I think it's just going to take a while before people really just kind of accept it. You know what I mean? So long story short, I think a trading system like that is coming to Fortnite, or I don't know how long it'll take, but it'll come eventually. And it's just for the simple reason that it'll make people who are already rich a lot richer. All you've got to do in order to appreciate or understand that like Web3 and the metaverse and NFTs are going to be a thing that's here to stay. Think of any company right now that hasn't already publicly stated that they're interested in Web3 metaverse NFTs. Facebook changed their entire freaking parent company name to Meta, right? They're making a hard shift from we've hit a ceiling where you can't really grow too much as a social media company from here. We've got 2 billion users. Where do you go in terms of social? Let's make a hard pivot here and try to go to the next thing that we think is going to be really big, which is the metaverse, whatever the hell that means. Microsoft, YouTube, there's so many platforms that have already publicly stated and already come out with some of their own NFTs, some of their own stuff. So it'll be slow. It won't happen overnight, but it'll happen. Yeah, people will get backlash now. And so maybe now isn't the right time to do it, but eventually it'll be a thing. Let me know what you guys think.